This is a presentation about Evernote. Hi, I'm Meg. I am so excited to share this with you. What I learned making this presentation is that I am using just a fraction of the power of Evernote. I have been an Evernote user forever, but I'm realizing that I'm not tapping into tons of the things that are now part of Evernote. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a guided tour of Evernote. Most importantly, it unites all your devices. So wherever you make your note, it automatically syncs to your other devices. So you can go ahead and make notes, tasks, there's a whiteboard, you can clip web pages. That's just a little bit of what you can do. I think in education we should have every student with an Evernote account where they're recording and sharing their notes, their images, their drawings, everything all in one place. The most important thing is you can access it from anywhere. Log in and it's on your device, your computer, wherever, but just be careful with your password. Don't tape it to your computer, everybody, everybody. All right, here's a glimpse inside my Evernote account. This is Evernote Online. Now, there is a couple components. Evernote Online, I just went to evernote.com, logged in with my password, and that's what you're looking at here. But there's also software that's downloaded to my computer that has more features, more ability to customize notebooks and things like that. So it's kind of a two-part thing, a download and an online presence. Here's just an example of a note. This is a text-based note, but of course then I can also take pictures and I could do all different things that we will cover. There is a premium and there's a free. And you can see that the premium is $45 a year, which is not outrageous. I was thinking if I was taking classes right now, that $45 would be an inexpensive way that every single note I take on any device, any time, is automatically synced to whatever device that I might end up on next. So you can go ahead and give it as a gift. I thought that was interesting. All right, there's tons of how-to on how to do this. Not only there's tons on YouTube, but there's books and everything else. I thought when I looked at it first, as I did my screenshots, I thought, who needs a book for Evernote? Then I started to go deeper into some of the other things that Evernote can do. I might need a book now. All right. Of course, they would love us to buy things and sport the Evernote look. I just thought that was entertaining. And travel and lifestyle. I will tell you, I use this all the time for food when I want to remember a great meal. And I'll show you, okay, didn't know I've been just using a notebook, taking my favorite food or wine or whatever. Then I found out, there's an app for that. Evernote Food. That's what I should have been using. So they continue to add new things. And I've been on here not that long ago, and all of a sudden I'm like, what's this? What's this? What's this? So I'm going to take you into some of the mobile apps and kind of walk you through what I learned as I prepared for this session. Well, the mobile apps, there's some incredible one. Favorites on here is Penultimate. That was when I started, but now I have some new favorites. Evernote Peek, very, very interesting. It will help you review and practice for things almost like digital flashcards is the first thing that I thought of. Here's more of a screenshot so you can see it. If you have one of the iPad covers that you can fold up, there's a new question on each fold of the iPad. I thought, very interesting, new to me. Scalar, I think that's how I'm going to say it, and spreadsheets basically for mobile devices, but it looks like there's even more to it, including a calculator right in there. So again, another piece that I need to play with more. This is cool. The only way I know to do outlining right now really is Word. Sometimes I use inspiration, but I'm like, oh, out in the cloud, here's my outliner. And you can see that it's on whatever device you're on. Maybe I'll get going on my next book now that I have outliner. This has been around for a while, Skitch. And you could do drawings, you could do annotate things, really some great things for drawing and things like that. Penultimate. I have been using this on my iPad for quite some time, but it lets you annotate over an image or, just draw your own. But that's been great, is I actually can pull up a document, an image, and then I could write right on that, which I really like. Here's an example of what Penultimate can do. So taking your notes, but you got to draw your picture and diagram. Perfect. There you go. This is just a reminder that you can download the software. You don't have to, but the software is going to have more robust features. And this is just an example of what the software looks like. You can see on the right that you can have all different notebooks. And so I do have one for food until I found out about the other food app that I'm going to now investigate. I have one for research on my upcoming book, and so on and so forth. So you can make notebooks for anything. But again, why I love it is it's automatically syncing. So it doesn't matter what device I open it up on. I have everything at my fingertips. This new to me, PDF reader, and I thought, this is perfect. There's so many times I just need a PDF reader. Now I have it in Evernote. Now I have a couple of friends that really rant and rave about how wonderful Evernote Web Clipper is. I just downloaded and installed the plugin for my Firefox browser. So you have to get the plugin, but then what you can do is you can actually pick just parts of web page to highlight them. And what Web Clipper does is it documents where you got that clip from the web. I'm like, oh, this is wonderful. And you can get whole web pages or just part of them. New, cannot wait to explore. Custom Note. And this one has different templates and things that you can pick from. I'm like, oh, and it looks like it's kind of like a database. And there's recipes and homework. And I'm just like, I'm going to have to play with Custom Note. All part, again, of Evernote. I wanted to show you the blog, the Noteworthy blog. I'm like, where have I been? I had to go ahead and I looked through some of the posts and I thought, wow, there's some really great applications to Evernote. The very first blog post was about doing genealogy research. I'm like, would never have thought of it. That one post is really rich with ideas to go ahead and do that. But think about it. You could have one notebook for that, one for your food, one for your homework, and you could keep it all organized in your Evernote. Now, I love the brand of Moleskine notebooks to go ahead and record. When I saw this, I'm like, oh, I got to find out more about this. But you just do your ideas, your sketching, take your notes, whatever you want, and then you take a photo of it, and somehow through Evernote, it goes into one of your notebooks. Again, I must practice. But Moleskine is a brand of notebooks, and now Evernote has their very own. Thought that was interesting. Okay, brand new Evernote Hello. It's a contact management add-on that you can go ahead for your iPhone or your Android. And basically you fill in the person's contact information. But to me, it was kind of how it organized everything that I thought was very interesting. The way they graphically organize everything. Now here's Evernote Food. This is what I'm going to be switching to today. Again, for my iPhone or my Android, because if I'm eating, that's usually the digital tool that's with me. And so you can remember the meal just snapping the dishes, which I am guilty of. I do it. But look at that. Now I can recall them all by browsing through right within Evernote Food. Now I wasn't organizing it this way. This looks so much more efficient than what I'm doing right now. And then track your food adventures. I thought, I'm going to go in and play with this one. Evernote Clearly, woo! I was using something else for this, but what it does, again, it's a plugin, and I downloaded it for Firefox. But then when you look in the upper right-hand corner, when you go to like a busy website that's got a whole bunch of stuff on it, and you just want to drill down to the recipe in this case, that's what Evernote Clearly does, is it gets rid of the ads and everything around the side and gets you right to the content you're interested in. I'm like, woo, test driving that later today. And I had to include this, the Livescribe Sky Wi-Fi pen. Now I have the old Livescribe pen, but now this one is Wi-Fi right in the pen. Okay, don't even understand it. But what this pen does is you click on the specially coated paper, you click starts, you take your notes, and it records what the teacher's saying and links to your notes. This needs a whole movie in itself, the Livescribe pen. But the integration between that and Evernote, priceless. Thanks for joining me for this presentation. I hope you get in and explore some of the features in Evernote. Wow, I need to explore more. So thanks for joining me. This is Meg.